Here's where the magic happens.
Arson.
Hello! Hello! That should not have worked, I'm leaving!
Oh, you already know.
Get his ass. Let's go. Stan. Yeah, you already know, boy. Cody all fire. Stan all explosive. Me all bullshit. Got him.
Horny is temporary, but arson is forever.
Welcome back to the finals, the only game where taking the door is objectively the wrong option.
First elimination, Scotty. Talk about making a solid...
I like how none of us opted to use the door.
Okay.
Whoa, it's not this guy!
He's dead.
Set in the style of a virtual game show, its objective seems to be to pump enough adrenaline into your veins to kill anyone over the age of 40.
Oh, they have two sword guys.
Oh, fuck.
Look what they need to mimic a fraction of my power.
They're trying to revive right now.
Oh my god!
Look what they need to do to mimic a fraction of my power!
What the fuck?
It just cuts away.
Look what they need to mimic a fraction of my power. I'm simply motivated.
Okay, but the actual objective of the game is to take these cubes, called vaults, to these rectangles called cash-out stations. From there, you need to defend said cash-out station from being stolen by your opponents until the timer runs out. Don't worry though, if it does get stolen, you can always steal it back.
Okay, all we have to do is just waltz on in and take it back.
Simple.
We stole it first. It is our property.
Waltz in.
Put on the Mozart. I'm gonna waltz.
There's of course some variations depending on the exact game mode you're playing, like Bank It, a cousin of Kill Confirmed from Call of Duty, and the tournament mode, which my friends and I don't touch with a 39.5-foot pole.
Well, we have
Oh wait, no,
13
it's not
seconds
gonna
left.
matter. It's not gonna matter. It's Jover.
It's Jover. Hey, guys. Just come here for a second. We're not going to be able to. We're not going to be able to come back.
But the thing connecting it all is that you're taking cash from one spot on the map to another. Doesn't sound too hard until you realize that my friends and I are the shittiest of casual shitters. And if you want to know just how casual, I'm talking, we'll team wipe ourselves at the beginning of the round as a power move, causing the enemy team to rage quit out of fear casual. We aren't playing around.
Break through the wall, Stan.
Scotty, time to turn up the heat in this thrilling cash quest.
What the fuck, Stan?
We wiped and still got it. We wiped and still got it.
Do you think the teams are confused to what the fuck happened?
No, we wiped. We wiped, came back, and we had to handicap ourselves because we stole the box.
We're too good at the video game because we're about to make this fucking cash out.
Hey, okay, I made it all the way over here.
How the fuck did we get away with that?
We wiped and still did this.
We did it for the movement. We did it for the movement, guys. I mean, we did. We respawned closer to it.
Oh my god, Pink Team is DCing. Pink Team left.
No, Pink Team saw our strategy and realized that we were too smart for them.
It was a power.
Fucking fear of God in them.
When they saw the team wipe, we're like, oh, this is gonna be easy. And then we strolled in. We strolled in like a Yu-Gi-Oh villain.
We
Smartest people alive.
Why
We
the fuck did that work?
clean wiped that. We swept.
I just want to imagine this from the audience's perspective. Because this is a game show, right? Like, imagine an audience going to a finals game for the first time in their life. And they see these three idiots kill themselves and perfect the game.
We did what is called a strategic team wipe.
We didn't wipe. It was a strategic redeployment of allied forces.
The main draw of this game, at least from my point of view, has got to be the freedom of movement and the destructible environments that facilitate said freedom of movement.
Depending on where we respawn, I do not think we get this.
I should
We do
have.
not
Oh
get
my
this.
goodness, we could. We could. Stan. Yeah, you already know, boy.
Stan, do God's work.
And it's because of these destructible environments that breach charges are a mainstay on my loadout. They offer incredible utility. You can use them offensively, either for traversal or to breach walls, ceilings, and floors, which duh, it's in the name. You can use them defensively to punish an enemy team for coming in through the wrong door.
Stan, I like how you saw a minor hint of movement and just took the fucking house off the
I
map.
didn't-
He was
Yeah,
right, by the way.
I heard.
Or you can be a toxic fuckwit like me and place them on the cash out station, often knocking out the floor beneath it if there is one, and forcing the enemy team to completely reevaluate both their plan and their life choices.
Go to the other side.
I
James.
got him! Let's fucking go, you
my
goober!
God. What did you do?
I had a breach charge from like 30 seconds ago.
Assuming they still have a life, because if they're a light class caught in the center of the explosion, they're blasting off faster than Team Rocket.
Okay, I feel like grenades are not the play here. Call it a hunch.
Right. The plan is now more grenades.
Yeah, that works.
Speaking of lights, let's talk about the game's 3 unique classes, or contestants in this case.
Seth, my character versus your character is the 6 foot versus 5'11" experience.
Light is the smoke grass sled fast of the bunch, or at least that's how I played them, and I played them almost exclusively for one reason and one reason only: grapple. Literally just grapple. In case it wasn't obvious, I love grappling hooks. Well-implemented grappling hooks make games better by default, and that is a statement I will stand by until the end of time. Not to mention how similar this game's movement feels to Titanfall 2, which again, if it wasn't obvious just yet, I absolutely love. Just make sure to use it properly. I feel like this thing should come with some kind of warning.
Are you okay?
I just yeeted myself off the map.
But it's amazing how well the grappling hook synergizes with breach charges, allowing you to move around the map however you want, whenever you want. Your team can even help out by blowing out walls for you. And to go along with my coked up zoomer angel of death from above playstyle, let me present to you my 2 main weapons of choice, the double barrel and the MP5. I'm not calling it the XP54. The MP5 is a very basic and absolutely solid gun that you really can't go wrong with. It handles very much like any other automatic weapon from and isn't really too hard to explain. Make no mistake though, basic does not equal bad.
Oh, there's a person right next to it.
I can see
they're
it.
capturing
I
again.
got him. Orange. Behind you, Seth.
Orange.
I got one.
Nice.
I got another.
Revive me.
You know, just in case to secure it.
Okay, you're gonna have to revive yourself.
Alright, that's fine.
Why am I alive?
Again, basic does not equal bad, but basic does equal boring to talk about, so let's move on to the real shit. The double barrel is easily one of Light's best weapons, which is hilarious because it apparently got its damage nerfed a few days before I got to use it since my computer was having issues throughout all of January and needed to be repaired, so I never had an opportunity to use the unnerfed version of it, which again is hilarious because this shit still feels incredibly strong.
Bruh.
So yeah, this thing's strong. However, not on its own. Given how fuck-off chunky the maps are in this game, which is great to facilitate movement by the way, the shotgun on its own would struggle. But thankfully, it's got a few things going for it. Firstly is the fact that this is the finals and not Call of Duty, so shotguns actually have some kind of range in this game.
Alright guys, let's fucking do this. Wait, what? I killed him with a shotgun for that distance? Let's go. Oh, there's... Okay, that's sup, bitch.
But on top of being able to actually hit things beyond the length of my nose, Light of course has access to everything I talked about previously, as well as a dash and cloaking ability that could both theoretically help, but something Tobey Maguire. Combine your movement options with pyro grenades to take away your enemy's movement options, and you can very quickly take control of any situation.
Oh my god, what the fuck? You turn around, idiot! Let's go! Oh my god! Fucking love this game.
This is of course all great for the shotgun and really helps it out, but by far the strongest piece of equipment that Light has and the thing that pushes the shotgun over the top is the Vanishing Bomb.
You were right, Stan, he was behind you. This is toxic. That's toxic, fucking... Okay, I'm sorry, but Vanish Bomb plus shotgun is toxic as fuck.
I don't know what utter genius behind the development team thought that giving Light a diet specialization ability that could be applied to the entire team was a good idea, but I appreciate the fact that Embark Studios allows their employees to drink on the job. Here's how it works. Throw it at your feet and it cloaks you and any of your teammates in the blast radius for roughly 5 seconds. While cloaked, you cannot shoot, get shot by enemies, use abilities, gadgets, or even grapple without losing your cloak. Just WASD and spacebar. Wait, that's it? That's your strongest piece of equipment? Something that doesn't even grant true invisibility? Seriously? Well, yes, you are correct. It's not true invisibility, as you can vaguely make out something shimmering if you're within a meter of a cloaked enemy, but it might as well be beyond that. And even if you are that close to me, I have a fucking shotgun. Pick a god and pray. Because while other weapons would give enemies at least some time to react thanks to the higher than average time to kill in this game compared to others, the high burst damage of the shotgun can allow you to reliably take out certain classes out of nowhere.
Oh, I'm just peppering him and preventing him from being able to heal. Oh, I'm such an asshole.
I have no movement. I need to stop.
What's behind door number 2?
Even with the damage nerf, you can still one-shot Lights if you shove it up their ass, but in general you should expect a 2-shot against them most of the time along with mediums. The only damage threshold the nerf broke was a 2-shot against heavies, now requiring at least 3, but there's no way in hell I as a Light class am going anywhere near heavies in the first place. And as I said, whoa, voice crack. And as I said, the shotgun on its own doesn't feel overly strong. It's good, and I would still use it, but it's not S tier by itself. Vanish Bombs plus the double barrel, that's S tier, and it's a truly toxic combo, which is exactly why I use it. The shotgun has 2 main downsides, those being range, which is solved by Light's movement abilities, so that's not a problem, and the Vanishing Bomb can cover the second downside, that being how long and how often you have to reload. If you don't 2-shot your opponents with this, you're probably screwed, but the Vanishing Bomb at least gives you a fighting chance to situations where you can't use your movement. Sure, Cloak can technically do the same thing, but you're losing out on so much speed by opting to take Cloak over the grapple or the dash. Vanishing Bombs, even if they're just a diet specialization, still give you a second specialization that allows you to have all the speed of one of the other 2. And let me remind you, it can be applied to teammates. My friends and I are far too casual to properly pull off a coordinated use of the Vanish Bomb as a team, but mind you, that's absolutely not necessary for it to be good. I'm surprised that it was the shotgun that was nerfed and not the Vanishing Bombs, or at least the interaction they had. In fact, in the same update where they nerfed the shotgun, they actually buffed the Vanishing Bombs. And then did it again. For some reason. Moving on from the absurdity that Light has all the way to the other extreme with the absurdity that Heavy has, and we have my favorite class for my friends to play.
Alright, it's time to ball. Switches to Heavy with malicious intent.
Stan, I'm just gonna say I love your playstyle of slowly walking around.
Go away.
Slowly walking around and then just
180 deleted that fool.
He tried shooting me with bullets, so I shot him with shoulder.
Heavy is exactly what he sounds like. Heavy weight, heavy weapons, heavy damage, large health pool. Pretty standard. Having access to flamethrowers, RPGs, C4, the fucking works allows heavies to be complete chaos on the field. Playing against a heavy is terrifying because you can never know what to expect.
Dad, come play with Papa. Jesus ass to fucking outer space!
Now before I go any further, you must understand that there are some really useful tools that Heavy has access to, but if you've made it this far and still think my friends and I will ever be playing this game optimally, pass whatever the hell you're having right the fuck over here. Being the largest class with the most health means that Heavy has limited access to movement options. Light can use stuff like grapple to take advantage of the terrain, and we'll get to medium later, but Heavy, on the other hand, has the charge and slam specialization, which, as my buddy Seth likes to say, you don't make your movement fit the terrain, you make the terrain fit your movement.
Hey, can one of you bust down this wall?
Alright.
Let's go.
Forgoing technology to return to monkey, this shit allows you to completely bypass walls and even slam the enemy players for some really high damage.
Why is me busting through a wall the same energy as the US military deploying Freddy Fazbear?
And what better way to take advantage of constantly being in your opponent's face than with a big-ass sledgehammer? Or guitar if you bought the battle pass.
Guitar skin. You can't play the guitar! Stan, you can't play the guitar! Check this out!
Spot on. Time for the big cash crunch.
You can't play the guitar!
Hey, James.
Yeah?
This is what I think of that.
Bring it on! An audience of one.
Look, I know it's slow, I know it's probably not very effective, but that's not gonna make this thing any less terrifying when it's being swung at you. Sledgehammer heavies give 0 fucks and have no goddamn fear.
Ah!
Oh, not on your point of view.
Oh god, my heart! Oh, my heart!
That was literally just straight out of a horror movie right there.
Know. I was like, I'm playing fucking Dead by Daylight, apparently.
Although, if you really want to min-max your destruction, you can use the loadout my buddy Stan does with the grenade launcher, RPG, C4, and a frag grenade, just to really send home the message.
Hey.
Okay. Like, you just casually walking around with a grenade launcher.
Would you rather me walk around with this, or this?
My god.
Or this?
Can Stan be more powerful?
If my computer was, yeah.
He's limited by the power of his graphics card.
That's not a bit, by the way. Stan's computer is so bad that in order to get a modicum of frames on a shitty laptop, he had to lower the physical window size of the game.
I lowered down the physical window size, so now it should be at lower quality.
You can
Actively unlike
No, Stan, you could just lower the resolution down to 720.
No.
Having 2 heavies backing you up, one with a grenade launcher and the other with the Flammenwerfer.
This is the Flammenwerfer! It werfs Flammen!
It's a great feeling, and is why Heavy is my favorite class for my friends to play, because you get to witness beautiful destruction, but also take advantage of the chaos and clean up the remaining enemies, assuming there's any left.
Oh. Okay, I don't want to jinx it, but we have not been team wiped yet so far. Cody! Oh my god, Cody, what the fuck is wrong with you? No fucking fear! Holy shit, Cody!
Hey, bud.
It worked.
It is worth noting that the RPG recently got its damage nerfed against players from 150 to 140, meaning that it can no longer one-shot light classes at full health. This reality hit Stan so hard that he started malding and simply could not bring himself to play heavy anymore. I'm serious.
My thing is, RPG should be able to one-shot lights. Like, people who are just that fucking tiny next to an explosion. My thing is a direct impact doesn't one-shot anymore. That's what pisses me off most. I don't know. Honestly, I might stop using heavy then.
Instead, Stan started to play Medium. Try saying that 10 times fast. Medium is the final's one and only support character. It just ain't a team game without one, is it? I don't have a whole ton of experience with Medium myself because I'm not really a middle-of-the-road type of person in first-person shooter games. I would much prefer one of the extremes like fast and in your face, far away, slow and tanky, or just the weird shit. But Medium just isn't cutting it for me.
Oh god, fire!
Don't get me wrong though, mediums are hella effective to the point where I don't think I've ever won a game against a team when they were playing medic and my team wasn't.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah. That's just game.
Yeah, medic seems pretty damn good.
Medic,
I
yeah.
really wish...
And medium support doesn't just have to come from healing. Medium also has access to stuff like jump pads, zip lines, sonar grenades, and turrets, allowing them to do everything from turning any corner of the map into a small fortress to facilitating your teammates' movement.
Oh god, what the hell? Danger nugget, what the fuck?
Trust me, to all you medium players out there, heavies appreciate the jump pad. The Finals is a great game. It is free on Steam, and while I'm not sponsored, obviously, I do highly recommend it. I would not recommend taking it seriously. I mean, you can, but just don't get angry when a casual shitter decides to evict you from your home.
Oh, bring it down, boys! This is the best way to play this game.
Hey, let's go for the building that has the patch out in it.
The building just disintegrated.
And that is about it. Wow, I'm actually done. If you made it this far and are still watching, I'd like to give a genuine thank you for giving my small channel a shot. I'd also like to thank my friend Ventus Ninja for giving this baller-ass art for the channel. Like, this is sick. This is so cool, I love it. Once again, thanks for watching, and be sure to join us next time when we go from ripping off the Russian Badger to ripping off Maxor. You know, I would say that I felt bad for beating his ass as hard as I did, but to be completely honest, the Twink's cuter.